It's day 32. And I'm just about a little over 7 miles to McKenzie Pass, where I'm going to hitch a ride into my next resupply in Sisters, Oregon. I'm really excited about this rest. Right there might be a view of all three sisters, I think. Look at that. Gorgeous morning. There's this older couple. They're amazing. They keep passing me. I camped near them last night, but I didn't really get a chance to meet them. I got in after they did and left before they got up this morning. And here they are passing me once again. This looks like a good place for a break. I think I'll get a little water and have a snack. Last water source before I hit the highway. The road, beautiful. Couple signs when you know you're close to a major trailhead. One is the trail becomes pretty well traveled. You can definitely see the difference. Wide and flat and all the rocks kicked away. The other one is shiny happy people. And if you haven't read my John Muir blog, Alone on the JMT.com, you may not know what that means. So I suggest you go check it out. They look and smell oh so fresh, as dictated by modern society. Fresh, crisp, clean hiking clothes and smell of Downy and soap and Tide, and you really notice it when you've been on the trail a while. All the smells, made up, manufactured chemical smells that are inundated, or inundate our lives, that are part of our lives, and we don't even realize it. I don't take that any day. It's natural, at least. Okay, I'm almost there. Look at the trail. Embrace the funk. And why is now what is natural considered funky? That's the question to ask. What is natural is considered funky, and what is made up, man-made chemical crap is considered hygienic? Is considered, what's the word I'm looking for? Normal? Natural? I don't know. It's crap if you ask me. Yep, that's how humans were meant to live. Okay, that's my thought at the moment. This looks like it might have been last year's fire. Judging by all the sand and lack of anything green. Nothing has had a chance to resprout yet. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I see civilization. Yes. Oh, that's the observatory. You see it? Right there is the observatory. And the road. And hopefully, where is it? Up there somewhere? Where's the observatory? It's hard to see. It's made of rock. There it is. One of those people will be my ride into town. Oh yes, and let me show you what the last mile has been like. More lava rock. Yeah. Oh, this is nice. This is crushed at least. Oh well. Just go slow. Coming up on 7 miles, 7.5 miles, so my toes are just starting to hurt. The ones that have the blisters. So not bad. Not bad at all. It'll be nice to see what a few days rest will do for my poor feet. Very slow going here. It sucks, you can see the finish line ahead. And I have to go painfully slow so I don't break an ankle. We're getting there. Shit. Got done with lava rock. Longest mile ever. I swear this is just never gonna end. Ow, ow. Oh, oh, a road. Very uphill road. Ta-da, the end. I guess I can just hitch. I don't have to catch a ride as I walk up to the observatory. So I ended up having to walk up the hill to the observatory, and I only had to wait about 10 minutes for a ride before this nice couple from Oregon picked me up and dropped me off in downtown Sisters. Time to get to the hotel and start resting. I am finishing up another resupply. This was a huge R&R resupply. I have spent 3 nights in this hotel. Partly I needed to heal my blisters. The blisters have been really, really bad. And thanks to my own personal trail angel, April, Patron, who just drove me around yesterday and was very patient with me. I spent a lot of time in REI. So I'm going with trail runners now. After the Oboes boots didn't work out for me, and then I went for the Merrells. The Merrells kind of convinced me that I don't need the ankle support that I thought I needed, that a low boot was fine for me, but I got horrible blisters. And so I wanted to go with something really minimalist, something that doesn't have a lot of seams that are going to rub on my feet, and something with a lot of toe room. And these are Altras, I think. Yeah, they're Altras. These are called Altras. They told me in REI that these are the most popular shoe for PCT hikers. And look, they look like alien feet. And my feet have also swollen a size and a half. I expected them to swell a size. I went from, I wear a size 10 women's normally, and all the boots that I bought for the trail were size 11. Of course, I had to weigh, knowing that my feet were going to swell with them not sloshing around too much at the beginning, right? And I think I talked about that. That's why I had the Merrells sent to me, because at first they were a little big, but then I had them sent to me once my feet swelled. But even those, I think I had started to feel them rubbing. They got too big. So I had to shop men's. These are 11 men's and they have a giant toe box. So my toes can actually splay out in them. I'm a little nervous. They might be a little big, but once I get on the trail and my feet get swollen again, hopefully they'll be fine. But they're super lightweight. They're very flexible. There are no seams. Oh, the other thing I wanted to kind of talk to you about, I was wrong about my right socks. They are double layered, but they're not wool. I assumed right socks were wool. I don't know if the right socks I had worn in the past were wool, but when I was in REI yesterday, I was able to look on the rack at the ones I bought, and they're not wool. They're polyester. They're completely man-made blend. And I don't know if that's also part of the reason I had blisters, because they weren't wool. I ended up buying 2 new pairs of socks while I was here. My second day here, after I showered and everything, I went for a walk downtown and went into the outdoor store here, Hikes and Peaks, and the beautiful, wonderful owner of that store, really nice lady, I was there for a while talking to her, she recommended Fitz socks, and she said those are her favorite, so I bought a pair of those. And then when I went into REI, I decided to go ahead and try Darn Tough socks. Everybody loves Darn Tough, so I got some Darn Tough socks and some liners. I'm a little worried about the Fitz socks because I'm so used to wearing double line socks, but they're so soft and comfortable. So I'm going to try them both on the trail. The liners that I bought aren't wool. They're all recycled polyester or something, but I'm going to try them anyway, and with the wool Darn Tough socks, I'll see how I do. So I'll get to try them both and see what works for me on the trail. I also had to buy a new pair of hiking pants because my brand new hiking pants that I bought just for this trip are already falling apart. Not only are the seams kind of coming apart in the butt a little bit, which they shouldn't be already, but the bottoms of the legs are shredding. There's a weird patch that's kind of sewn into the bottom of the legs, maybe to extend the legs so I can get them over a boot. And those seams on that completely started ripping and coming apart so much that they were dragging on the ground. And so I've had to tie them around my ankles because I was afraid that they would just shred and rip up my legs. So kind of a mess. So I bought a newer, hopefully more durable pair of hiking pants. Different brand. Mountain Hardwear. April picked these out for me, and the legs zip off, so I can wear them as shorts or as long pants. And a new buff to keep my hair out of my eyes when I hike. I'm kind of sick of the floppy hat, so I thought a buff would be kind of cool. Full day of shopping. Stuff that I needed. So I'm all set, ready to go.
You know, I learn as I go, and things need to be adjusted as I go, as my feet swell. Just as the terrain changes, there are a lot of different things. So anyway, that's an update. I'm getting back on the trail today. A little nervous. I have a big, huge climb and about 12 to 15 miles to my first water source. So I have a full pack, full water, uphill, and new boots. It's going to be an interesting couple of days.
All right, I'm heading back onto the trail from Sisters, and thank you so much. This is April.
Hey.
April is a viewer and a patron and a brilliant, wonderful trail angel who has really helped me out a lot the last couple of days, driving me to REI and helping me shop.
And I've got to explore the area while she was here.
Yeah, so it's been awesome. So thank you so much, April.
You're welcome.
And I'm getting back on the trail.
All right.
Happy trails.
Happy trails.
Thanks.
Happy feet.
Happy feet. Back on the rocky trail. Well, this is one way to break in a new pair of shoes. And this is the absolute worst terrain probably for trail runners. Probably be a little easier in boots. I don't know. A couple miles of this, I guess. And my right foot's sliding, which isn't good. Okay, I'm gonna admit I left my happy, rosy disposition down at the bottom of this an hour and a half ago. This is not fun. I'm stronger. My muscles are stronger. I can definitely feel the difference that a couple days rest have made. on my muscles, but not on my attitude. My attitude is, why the hell am I doing this? Why am I not just back at the hotel? It's my birthday after all. Resting, eating, drinking kombucha, watching stupid TV. This is hard. Is this the end of the trail for me? Have I finally reached the end of my PCT journey? Stay tuned next time to find out. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and click your notifications so you don't miss a thing. I'll see you next time. In the meantime, be happy, be free, and be kind. Mwah.